Maybe we could do some more meat in there. Definitely some more mushrooms. Hey, sir. I just touched upon the subject about it's easier to. Another thing to that is that running all over the fucking place trying to get things. The other day I got this cheese. I didn't check today. I went to the white cheese, but this one the other day. I just assumed it would be. I assumed it would be red. I'm not sure what the other one was. I should make that my goal to have a nice big kitchen. No, it's from. It's from. This is from Yorkshire. All right, Tom. Yeah, there's a company here called Chesco. It's fucking awful. Like I can get this pricing isn't too bad actually. It's 328 yen for 200 grams. Normally in Japan, if you want 100 grams of cheddar cheese from England or wherever, it's about 300 yen. Do you like cheese in Finland, Tom? Went back. I got this one again. Yeah, I'm impressed with that. It's like 870 yen, but it's better than the 500 yen wines, 600 yen wines. You have cheese toasties. Many years ago, I had my friend who I saw die in front of my eyes. Yeah, his brother had a semi-detached, and he rent the rooms out for £50 a week. And now that fucking the rooms are mega expensive in London. I saw something about Norway a few years ago. They said Norway had so much money in reserves. No, that was 30 years ago, Tom. Circa. Over 30 years ago. Norway had like $1 million for each of its citizens. And I'm thinking, well, why the fuck are they still paying those high taxes? But they say these Scandinavian countries, they're the fucking happiest. I don't think Tom's a good fucking example to go by. What the fuck is that? Where does that come from? Something's happened there in fucking... I'm glad that's not... There was some crap on the outside. Must have come off the fucking ticket. Yeah, in comparison. At least I'm not that cunt. Yeah, Tom. Yeah, of course. But my point was that they got all this money. Each citizen, they got, like in England and America, each citizen, it's like debt. It's thousands of dollars in debt. But in no sky high taxes on. Are you going already? Scottish fuckers are so unreliable. Did they upset him, Tom? Yeah, last night it wouldn't come back on at all, Tom. The feed. It's heard me talking. Looks like Geek might be having problems. Yeah, oh, it's day off today, Tom. I had that bottle of wine and 2 of these last night. All right, Ed. Did you know in Germany until recently the shops were not open Saturday and Sunday? Can you fucking believe that? No, this is the Wi-Fi from my feed at home. What other meal? What other meal can you use with the with kidney beans? No, it didn't used to be, Tom. The shops, they used to be closed Saturdays and Sundays. And that used to be the same in England, like many, many years ago. The shops were closed on a Sunday. So when I first went to America, there's the supermarket called Vons, and that was open 24 hours. I was amazed. I lost my fucking phone again. Yeah, ABC is very big in Hawaii. Is it American that or Japanese? Yeah, in Japan now, all of the convenience stores are open 24 hours. Do you guys have question? See, very few ABC stores in Japan. Well, that sounds pretty cool. They're all over. They're all over Hawaii. I went to Hawaii so many times, but I was just like trying. I was just. They should have that on the. They should have that when you go in the shop. It starts at the very beginning. A very good place to start. A very foul-mouthed bitch. Having been in the business from like being an 8-year-old kid. I just one of the shops I went in I can't remember which one it was now, and I noticed, and I noticed after 5 minutes the lawsuit where their fucking cap. Can you hear me? Keeping you, if they're making you walk through they're doing that against your will. So I bought. What did I buy? I bought some sour cream, and I used a brand new spoon, and then because usually what happens is, it goes fucking rancid, goes very moldy. So I've got to get it, and then start thinking of meals with where I can use sour cream. I think I upset. He never sent me that memory, the cunt. Let's have a look how much. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's not too bad when it's a day old. Maybe I said there was this big black Canadian girl. I was doing some work for, moving stuff, taking stuff, whatever. And then she was going back to Canada, and she left a big pair of her knickers in the washing machine. Like it's crazy, isn't it? If someone caught you, if you work for like British Telecom or the gas board, you're fired. When it's the most fucking natural thing ever. I'm afraid to. I mean, to see, I can't understand why girls, but it's not real girls, is it? So, but you know, like if it was a real, real girls' moistness that has gone onto their underpants, that is so fucking, that is so nice. That is massive turn on. But but you get fucking skid marks in your underpants. That which drives men and women to together. No, it's not fetish. It's not really a fetish, is it? It's a very normal thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it's not because in the middle of the night, it's a challenge. Journalist spots bottle of piss. Where is it? Did I too? How the fuck did you see that? How the fuck did you see that? It's behind. When I came off the beer, which is very rare, I did drink it once or twice, and it's I definitely wouldn't drink it if I was after been drinking regularly. No way. Yeah, exactly. I used to book it when I was with my in-laws when I first came to Japan. My mate, when he was a teenager, his mum gave him a bottle of water and a plastic bucket to piss in. Because when men go out, and this is why research was done into because a lot of in Japan, I didn't say all right, Mark. So in Japan, a lot of elderly men were going up to get a piss in the middle of the night, and they were falling down and fucking dying. And so what they did research into why, and it was because when you get older, your body can't keep up with your kidneys can't keep up with getting rid of the piss, so it does it in the middle of the night. But I think pissing into one of these bottles is better than pissing all over the floor or fucking dying in the middle of the night. But the thing is, when I was young, I was so fucking pissed, I just slept. Yeah, but what's been happening today? I went to a restaurant and realised I didn't have any money. then I called my young friend, and then I realised I found a debit card in my key ring. So, and then we did what we do, sell some steel. My young friend over the last 2 days brought me 500 kilograms of steel and some wire, so it was quite good. I was very happy. What do you think, guys? Do you think? Do you think? I don't think that if there's a jury, I don't think they can come to a conclusion. And then I spent the last hour driving around picking up fucking wine, cheese. Yeah, I think I'm going to start a bank account next week and buy some English pounds. It used to be one. No, but everybody knows who they are already, Tom. A lot of what you said about Ed, you enjoyed watching. You enjoyed watching John. They enjoy his testimony. Yeah, but you know, like Nick Cage. Can you hear me? No one tried to make up a poop deck joke with all this. Like what? So you know, she's saying to Johnny Depp, Mr. Depp, did you ever poop on the poop deck? May I suggest, Mr. Depp, that it was not your wife that was pooping, it was you that were pooping on the deck. It depends if it's single core or multi-core. If it's multi-core and it's very thin, the way it's done, is put into it just chops it all up, and it's put into a water tank, and the copper sinks to the bottom, and the plastic floats, and then the copper is then taken to a place and it's dried out. I know an English guy that he's actually he's actually doing this in half a millimeter if it's a single core. Like I made a machine to do this, but also there are other machines as well. So if it's a single strand, then there's a machine you can do it on, and it just strips the kit sheet. Well, did she say? Did she say like my boyfriend is caca? Yeah, I had that. You remember the German the dresser, the police telling me it could be done. It said it was easy. Well, you fucking do it then, the cunt. It said a monkey could do it. I fucking love these people that say monkey could do it. First of all, the monkeys couldn't join the fucking union. That's pretty cool. And it involves Tokyo, where the two young Moroccan boys they shoot an American tourist. That's quite a good. Also, there's a. Do you know Marie? Anne Marie. She. One of her videos is shot in Morocco. When I went to Morocco with my girlfriend from Spain, we went on a day trip. We went into this. The fucking food was shite. We went into this carpet place, and then we said, and he's going, no, this carpet, yeah, £300. He goes, no, I can't afford it. And he goes, okay, how much can it? It's £180. And then he goes, yours. I'm like, what? Anyway, so fucked him over. We stopped the checks. Hey, she sounds far too good for you, Tom. All right, Ed. Take care, pal. They tell me my grandma was rich. She used to go to school in a horse and carriage. If that was so, my grandmother, first child, and so I'm not Master shagged her, and there was a bastard son. But then my granddad married her. He was an Irish immigrant, and he was a labourer. But if she was from a very rich family, my granddad soon brought her down to earth. Anyone watching this video, never get married to someone like me, because we will fucking bring you down. How the fuck did he see that bottle of piss? No, when I was a kid, I used to babysit for this woman next door, but one, and she was like, she graduated university. She got two young, she was living with the working class, and it just dragged her down, just dragged her down. You got just don't take her out eating with your dad. Yeah, that's still one of the funniest, strangest things I ever heard in my life, with the fucking your dad and his teeth. No, I didn't say it. No, I thought it was. You know what they say, Tom? You can't trust a man that doesn't drink. He was drinking a beer. Which was this in Africa? Yeah, I think if you don't drink, some people it only take like fucking half a glass of beer or a bottle of beer if you don't drink. So it wasn't a stream then. I don't think he'd dare stream. I haven't seen Jason or Geek for a while. Yeah, his granddad's having problems with his granddad. He's got a bit more serious, so. Yeah, I would love to see Ryan live. I would definitely tune in. Do you know Johnny in Japan? I watched him and I bought him a beer. That's why I sent him 600 really live. Sitting behind you, then you obviously this guy's a bit of a fucking idiot. But I think he's at least the guy had the decency not to cooperate with the police, cooperate or press charge. So, but it would appear that he's a bit of a fucking idiot. Iwama, where he's like he splits the crowd, 50% like him and 50% fucking hate him. Well, I forget who it was now. He tried to, but Ryan only accepts certain people for patrons. Geek, who's on this channel, as you know, Geek actually spoke to him, and he got a very good indication of what kind of person Bound was like. And he was just like people that talked to him. I think he wanted to be paid for information. But but like his Dream Crusher videos, what just good. But Ryan just really had a really shitty attitude. Ryan always came across as a cunt. I really don't think that he's nice in real life. Hello. A beer I used to sell called Schlitz. And my uncle had a warehouse, and he used to buy this out of new, close to date beer. And one of the first beers that I used to sell. The gaijin hunter. He didn't have any problem with gaijin hunters then, and he was like using these Thai people to get his message across. He could speak Japanese, yeah, but he couldn't speak fucking Thai because that is a fucking tough language. Yeah, that's it. Like Tom, you know, when I was your age, like on a Saturday in my 20s, we'd be going, if I want, getting a few in and then going home, having a sleep, and then coming back. For a minute, I was looking. Did you ever see that video of that fucking American guy? In is or did Ryan actually live stream a series last night, and it's set in Australia, and it's about some kind of happening between Australia and the Chinese government. It looks quite a good. It's something to do with an Australian girl set herself on fire, and she got jailed for 20 years. That's the beginning of. That's the first show. Like, you know, just to warm you up, and pun not intended. It looks really interesting show. We said it there, Thailand. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking about that tonight, actually. Yeah, I was thinking about that tonight, actually, whether I could go. I haven't had sex for many, many years. I think there's something wrong with me. And so I was thinking if I went to Okinawa, I was thinking of going to. I was thinking of going to Vietnam. Yeah, but I had a friend that went with another mutual friend. Was really horrible to the local people. Yeah, I think there's still problems with COVID in Vietnam. Well, why don't you just try to make a thing of it with this girl from Morocco? It sounds good. Girl from Morocco. Oh, really? Just get a couple of drinks and a. Well, no, you never want a girl. If she doesn't drink, then you don't want to force a drink. You don't want to force a drink on. Okay, it is still downstairs in the room. I might put it into use soon. No, I think in a lot of cases, honestly, I've seen a lot of Muslim in this decade like converts to a fucking Muslim, then he grows a stupid fucking beard. But what I would really like to do is make a paper shredder. Does she speak Finnish? What is she doing in Finland? Hello, Takadana. Yeah, I remember Takadana and Baba. It is one of those great station names. She's still a virgin. Well, that's you need to breach that. Feels like I'm a fucking virgin at 62. Yeah, I'm not just the spelling on eels, mate, is Heels. I just thought I'm not picking you up on that. I'm just telling you something. doubt, mate. Without a fucking doubt. I think I was 30 or 31. Can't remember exactly. There's still a chance for you youngins. Head over heels. Yeah. Nice one, yeah. We do have a visitor to the channel called Ed, so he would have liked that. No problems whatsoever, man. So you're from England, aren't you, Tucker? Tucker down. You know what have been in the what would have you can't just been wondering about you and Geek haven't been no shows for a while. How's it going, Jason? Jason, here you are, pal. Oh, we're just talking about a television series that's on about in Australia, between China and Australia, and Australia buying Chinese submarines. All right, Murray, take care, pal. Check out the air conditioning video as well, Murray. And it seems that Tom has not been trying to get into a Moroccan's pants. She's 35 and a virgin. Yeah, that's it. In this show, that's what it's supposed to be. I think a Labour Prime Minister in the show, and he wants the Australia. He wants. I don't think I could be a fucking submariner. I wouldn't like that. On Netflix, and it looks quite interesting. It's the first show, or off of it. Really, that's like my fucking room. Maybe I would make a good submariner. I've 2 times in my life when I've been shocked by the smell of piss. And once when I was working on as a telephone engineer, I went and what happens is like piss hits your nose, and all of a sudden your head just fucking goes like that. Your head just goes towards the piss. And the next time was in Iwakura, there was like a cat lady. She got about 30 cats. I was like, I sold her some furniture. Shire Green, Parsons Cross. And then when I was 20, I bought a house in Wincobank. There are muggings. It's so fucking big. How big was the crew? Oh, where's Takadana Baba's got some news? What's happening, Tak? Takadan is no Baba. He lives in the river. He's oi. What's that? What's Shinkoiwa? Is that where you used to live, Jess? Didn't you say you were going to visit? What do you reckon? Are these worth anything? I saw these on the floor today. That's in Japanese. That's a Dragon One, but in English it's Dragon Wang. Yes, there's still no visitors. Yeah, yeah. One of my it's been on now and again. It's been on my live streams. Glenn, he's a Venezuelan American, and he has a friend in Europe, and she's about to lose her fucking free ticket. So 2 times it's been cancelled. She's going to lose her fucking money because of this Japan's policy. It sounds like you're a match for that fucking Morocco. What do you mean, Jason? How is he one of the Caucasus? So I'm guessing, Tom, with this girl, because if she was attractive, you'd be trying to fucking get in there. But I don't know, on the Caucasus, all those countries, please tell me. My favorite beer, I think it's Stella. Yeah, Stella Artois. And the Italians have got a couple of beers as well. I'll have to fucking do some research. Hey, Spotty Bum Bum. Come on, what, you just got to show your bum. Look at your arse. Just make a Finmore, a morphin. You can make a morphin baby. Moroccan Finland. Morphin. Show me your ass! Oh my God. Show me. Oh, this is too fucking interesting. It's too interesting. So did she say, don't you want to look at me cock? My young friend, he's got a high ace company van. It's got 300,000 kilometers on it. I drove a Honda Accord across America. They gave me a tank of gas. Is she? Or a dad's I class or something like that. I've just noticed that this wine is called Tavernello, but if you read it in English, it's a tavern. Hello. Unbelievable mileage, isn't it? Is on fucking 257,000. Wow. So you see that it says tavern, hello, or Ganico. Yeah, that was quite fun. The bartender or the bar owner, he played like a womanizing maniac, but in real life he was gay. Gordon Kay. I can't remember the character's name though. Renee, that's a yeah, Renee. It looks like you know your gay guys and spotty bums. And there she's showing you a spotted bum. Yeah, that was a good show, that one. Yeah, one of the favorite characters was a German cook. He would go, "Look." Yeah, they were all good. You know, the German the German actors or the German characters, they were fantastic, and the Gestapo guy and the old colonel, they were magic. God, I just think now, if only Germany had won the war. Yeah, the one with the black hair girl, the German officer. She was gorgeous. No, I think you would though. I think same with Michael. And the German with the blonde hair, the German officer or whatever she was. Yeah, but the small waitress, she was a bit of a fucking freak, wasn't she? What I didn't like was the fucking police officer when he would say good morning. I just thought that was too fucking stupid. Yeah, I think that was on that. I think that was the only bad car in the bed, and the two officers that were locked in a wardrobe. Gotten Morgan sounds like a film star. Maybe it was Chesty Morgan's grandmother or mother. Yeah, you got to remember, like with these sitcoms, and the audition like tons of actors, and they really are good actors, people. Oh, really? They did a show, did they? They went around the world. Well, that's cool. Who was the boyfriend? Leclerc, the little guy with the glass and the moustache. It is I, Leclerc. Was the boyfriend? Was he? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I think they did that. The BBC show that are shown in like New Zealand, Australia, and then they take the show over to those places. I was who used to say that? Listen carefully. I'll say this only once. Which character was that? I can't remember which one said it. Oh yeah, Michelle. She was gorgeous, wasn't she, Michelle? She was a gorgeous one. We're not going out. Imagine that, having that as a fucking family name of the. I'm getting drunk now. That's a nice wine, that one. 25th, Christmas Day. You should check it for fucking spots as well. Ma chérie, you have a very spotty bum. I had fucking this is I had the bath to do something fucking wrong with me 1 week. No drinks in front of me in reach. Nothing. So I did a clearance today from this guy that I know. He's got this nightclub, and he had this little bar full of gocky buddy cockroaches. A couple of comments, and they just see F, and then they just fucking. It's fucking bollocks. This. I think Elon Musk said this cancellation thing, cancel culture, is one of the worst things. It's very bad. And you know what the thing is because everyone's scared of losing a few fucking customers, and it's like one person that's making a. Actually, I sent a message to. I sent a message to Google. I says, "What's this guy on my live streams? He's a bit of a cunt." Yeah, I think I said the other day that even a video, some cunt with a bike outside. Yeah, it's not, but exactly. But when it's on like a kind of, I guess, semi-private stream, children and maybe other people as well. So we're adults. So it's very strange that they're fucking thinking what I'm saying and what you people are commenting is undesirable, and it's not. It's an adult. It's an. I thought you said how many bands have you had? I thought you because usually if you've had a lot of bans. You don't usually. You said you had a 2-day ban or something. No, but people that use Reddit, and Twitter. Second time, man, it's fucking seconds. I've been banned at least fucking 15 times. No, they're just cunts on Reddit. They're just cunts. I forget this guy's name, but he did one good video, or he did one good speech or TED lecture, and it was about all this what is happening. You know, like when you got like in Japan, there was a case. Well, my daughter was blonde haired, so when she was at kindergarten, she would always get the lead role. You know, so if it was like Snow White, my daughter got it. Whatever it was, she was always the center of attention. And so, but then they wanted 25 kids wanted to be Snow White, so they made 25 Snow White. You keep on telling your child that they're the best, they're the smartest, they're the cleverest. But when they get into the real world, they realize they're not as smart and they're not as clever and they're not as pretty as their parents. Effect on these boys. They've been back of the car, on the back of the cars, where it says my child is an honest student. That's because the quizzes are so fucking easy. That's why. But there is a saying that when you've got a cute kid, they say that they're the first ones to get kidnapped. So you've got to be careful. No, you're right. It has been proved that as well. Like if you, especially in business, if you're a good-looking, tall person, it's a lot. Life is a lot easier for you, without a doubt. There are no. Or maybe crime chose you. The thing, I disagree with you there, Tom, because not everyone wants to like my mum said to me, if I was to get the 11 plus, that would mean going to a grammar school, that she would buy me a bicycle. Fuck knows where she was going to get the money from. Maybe she stopped fucking grammar schools. But it's working class families. A lot of working class families, there's no pushing towards education. It's up to the kid and themselves. Yeah, what you're saying. You can, like apparently the worst mums are the fucking Korean mums. My daughter has, since she started the new job, she hasn't replied to anything I've sent to her. I don't know if she's that busy or something's happened. She's. I said to her today. I sent her a message saying, "Please let me know that you're okay." You know, by their parents. If you're Chinese or Korean or Japanese, it's a fucking lot. Yeah, in Japan, it's called Kyoiku Mama, education mama. Yeah, this, I think some kids, I used to like study. The funny thing is, my daughter would always be at the table, from being like 5 or 6 years old, she'd be at the kitchen table all night, fucking studying, reading things. And I said to her one day, I says, "Do you like it?" She said, "No." But I like studying. I like reading. I like studying. And that's where he's named. Why the fuck did they call him Roger? That's what's fucked him up. It's not all the fucking studying. It's that fucking name. Oh my God. We never pressed our kids. I think when I was 14, I hardly went. Honestly, I hardly went to school. I went to school half of the year. When I was 13, I went to school half of the year. And so then when I was 14, I thought, oh, I better get fucking stuck into it if I want to get. Yeah, that's it. This, but like in Japan, they've got these elite schools, but you've got these elite schools, complete fucking wankers. They are. There's no decent person. There's no normal person amongst them. There really isn't. They're all fucked up. Yeah, they was that you? Did you share the same grandma? I was doing when I was 16. I did day release, and then like I did like night school and things like that. And I was doing when I was a telephone engineer. I was still doing extra classes at college. And then this one guy came up to me and he says, "There's no point. There's no point in doing this because even if you get the fucking degree, even if you get the fucking certificates, they won't put forward working people. They won't fucking give you promotion." So I just fucking stopped fucking Navy actually. And he just said like he got all these he did all his qualifications, but when he tried to get promoted, fucking no chance. But I just think you should study things that you like. Yeah, like, I don't know if you can hear me now. In intelligence and forced study. If you like it yourself, you don't need anyone to tell you to study. If you like it, studying yourself. When I and one day I went to the library to do some research on this crossword, and my fucking form teacher came into the fucking library and dragged me back to school. What do you mean they couldn't get into military? I don't understand. You said it's mandatory, but with Southern Finland they couldn't get into military school. So I don't understand that, Tom. Oh, okay. Royal Marine Reserve. There was always at the same time there was a young lad from Manchester, and I think he was either going to college or university or something like that. And he wanted to be an officer at the Royal Marine, and he just went, not with a fucking accent like that. No, but I think it's a good thing. Well, we had that in England, and I think it was phased out in the 1960s. My dad was in the I forget what they call it now. Everyone was in the army for 2 years, I think. But my dad was a right dodgy cunt. He was stealing food from the fucking army. I know a guy. Well, I tell you, that guy that fucking grassed me up. He was telling me that fucking the amount of shit that gets stolen, in the American forces. There's so much shit that gets stolen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck no. Like, I actually thought Putin was, out of all the leaders, Putin seemed to be the one that made most common sense. But obviously, when he says that it's been like free, being made free, it's fucking blowing all the fucking buildings up, killing fucking people left, right, and center. Obviously, he needs to be taken out. He needs to be fucking taken away. He needs to be stopped. Because if this goes on and then he gets him, could be Finland, could be Sweden, and he needs taken out without a doubt. Yeah, in those days, but the problem is, Tom, that the Russians have got a lot more armory now in charge. It's not good, is it? Your comment, well, the thing with Russians is they do not keep maintenance with anything. What that got fucking banned. What the fucking's wrong with this thing? Well, let's hope that is true then. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? That one as well. Oh wow, F YouTube. Who the fuck are these? What they would do is they would like go in small fucking up. But Britain, they've been fucking firing all the fucking soldiers, save money. Yeah, but hopefully, I would like that he would get fucking taken out sooner than later. Nice as it has been chatting, I need to go. I need to go and get a beer. Yeah, I suppose it's. I suppose it was his like mannerisms, and when there's this case where he's walking through, and all these gay soldiers are fucking saluting him, and then he's doing his judo shit, and yeah, the worst one is when he's like showing his chest on the back of a horse. Why doesn't his mate Donald Trump sort him out? Oh. You never know. Let's just hope that he throws a hissy fit soon, and go and get a beer or a bottle of wine. Good night, pal.